Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Jones, and it's Bonga in at power forward position. Papanikolaou kicks to Fournier. Buries it down low.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Lets the three fly. He doesn't hit that one. Pass to Davies. First quarter, just over a minute played. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. Now, we spoke briefly about how critical it is to slow down Paolo Banchero. Coach said he can be a force on offense when he gets a couple to fall. The energy and effort from our guys has to be high if we want to contain him. We'll see if that team can contain Banchero out there, guys. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Pass to Vezenkov. The three-pointer, no good. Brown wide open, he fires. Connects from three-point range. Brown's got 5 now.
He just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition three. But if he'd missed, Coach might have had some words for him.
It's tipped. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Here's Jones. Pass to Davies. Brown outside. Releases. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Jones. 2 points. That one goes. Jones has got his second bucket tonight.
And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
Shot to stop the run. They get it back. Good on the triple.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Here's Bonga. Kicks it out to Jones. The second chance effort. Out left to the wing. Bonga, the pass to Brown. Cans the shot from the wing. He has 7.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
A minute 50 left here in the first quarter. Pass to Papanikolaou. Here's Vezenkov. Here's Fall. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. From past the arc, Davies with the bucket.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Outside, Jones. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Jones has got 7 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Outside, Fournier. Plays it up and banks it in.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Pass to Bonga. He's guarded by Fournier. Here's Bonga from downtown. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. 26 seconds left in the first quarter. For three, Fournier nailed from three-point land.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Here's Bunga. Davies dishes to Brown. Davies kicks to Brown. Here's Jones. The kick out to Brown. The three. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Leading by 5. And we'll get... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
A three ball. A shot off that time.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
Pass to Washington. A shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
From deep, Evans now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Washington with it. Evans picks him up. And it's Washington missing. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
Away team ball.
On Thursday and then on Friday.
And for that game against Athens, this is what the fans have been wanting to see. Two of the best teams in the league duking it out, and you know whoever gets the win is going to be viewed as the team to beat.
Pass to Lundberg. Back to Washington. Banked in off the glass. Washington's got 4 points in the quarter.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Down low. And the foul on Pokuševski. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Evans outside. Pokuševski grabs the miss. Evans has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
It's his first trip to the line. And the first one drops.
The away team, Pokuševski, taking 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Washington against Evans. The three does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just 1 so far.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And they're moving it up. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Lundberg shot's good. Lundberg's got his first 2 points of the night.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
It's tipped. To the right side. From deep, Evans. He can't get that one.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Pokuševski with the bucket.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
To halt the run, Dorsey, that's good. Dorsey's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. With the CBA and new broadcasting deals both completed, league talk now turns to expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver says if you're a successful organization, I think it makes sense over time to continue to grow. There's no doubt that there are a lot of great cities we're interested in having in the NBA. Kevin?
You're so right, David. We could lay out 3, 4, 5 cities right now that would beg to have professional basketball. And that one drops. Washington's got 6 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Pushing it up, and there's the whistle, called a clear path foul there. Yep, and he'll shoot 2 at the line. This is his second trip to the line in this one. The first one falls.
Well, here in the second quarter, he's starting to dial up his aggressiveness as far as working himself to the free throw line.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
1:19 left to play here in the half. Sinks the three-pointer.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Takes a 3. Dorsey, that's good. Dorsey's got 6 here in this quarter.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Off target with his 3.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Third team foul. At the line for the
There's 45 seconds left here in the second. From deep three-point land. No good on the shot. Dorsey's gone 2 for 5 tonight. Here's Lundberg, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And he's got his first free throw of the game. No good on that one.
At the line for the away team, Lundberg taking 2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. Here's Evans. Here's Dorsey. Puts it up from 12. The shot is good off the backboard. Dorsey's got 8 points.
I mean, no one really near him, but still, he's able to knock down the off-balance shot.
Here's Pokusevski. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Up 19. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
And you look at the order of things, Kenny, any teams here that have surprised you one way or the other?
Well, they're all levels.
And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the visiting team. And that's a halftime.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. They've got Fall, and it's Papanikolaou in at the 3, the small forward. Now Fournier. Six to shoot. Pass to Fall. Beyond the arc. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
We've got Brown, and it's Jones in at the point. Here's Brown. Pass to Davies. Launches it, The shot's good. Brown making the play. Davies has got his second bucket of the night.
Drew the defense and made the proper read, hitting his teammates on the perimeter.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. That one's good for Zenkov.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And here's Fournier. He has 7 from deep. Out to the wing. Here's the 3. Davies grabs the miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Jones the pass to Davies. Lets it fly. Misses, and he wants that one back.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
It's good.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Three-pointer. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Davies has gone 2 of 5 from the floor. He's covered by Brown and rebounded by Davies. Davies has got his 4th rebound in this one. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And here's the fast break. Finished off the break. He has 5.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break. Ooh, can't ask for a cleaner look than that, and he'll make you pay.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter.
2 minutes.
Outside Fournier. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Fournier's got 9.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
On the wing, Brown. Third quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
And that one, good. Vazenkov's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Brown outside. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And the layup's good off the glass.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Confident play we're seeing out of him.
Yeah, and the scoreboard tells the story.
Pass to Bonga. This one for 3. The shot misses. Fournier with the ball. 9 points in the game so far. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Davies. Off target from 3-point range. Outside Fournier. To the paint. Here's Fall. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Davies. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
And that one falls for Davies. 7 seconds left in the third. From deep 3-point territory. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. They lead by 13. We've got more in store. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Inside.
A nice, silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Basket good.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
And it's Evans missing. Washington inside. Working on Dorsey. Here's Lundberg. Back to Washington. Drills the three-pointer.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Great positioning on the putback.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Hits it from three-point range.
And certainly, they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
He knocked down a three in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
Here's Lundberg. Kept alive. Pass to Washington. Clock at 6. That three off the mark. He's covered by Washington to the inside. Stolen away. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Lundberg. Bangs home the trifecta.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Evans. Fires from deep. Pokusevski can't hit. Evans feeling it out a bit. Fires for three. And the three ball is good.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here's Peters, defended by Pokusevski. There's the three. Lundberg shot's good. Lundberg's got 9 points here in the second half.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
And the ball goes out of play following the shot. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Ball stolen. Here's Pokusevski. Knocks down the three ball.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
And that one really took the air out of this crowd.
Ooh, just like that. I mean, you could hear a pin drop in here.
Evans outside for three. That shot, no good.
Another missed three, and he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
Drills it from outside.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Now, here's Washington. Another two-handed slam.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
And that time, also a missed shot. They turn it over.
Home team ball.
.11 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And the wide open shot from Evans. Drains it from beyond the arc. The visiting club takes the win on the road. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were...
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry. Our distinguished analyst, Allie LaForce, on the sidelines. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors.
This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from jump.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Here's Fall. Pass to Fournier. Shot clock at 5. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Man, and Fournier took a beating that time.
Now James. Brown, a screen on Fournier. James passes to Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Here's Fournier. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And the footwork from Fournier was really nice there.
Here's the pick. James goes in. Second chance effort. Uncovered. Good on the jump shot.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. And that one drops.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
It's hauled in by Fall.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Outside Fournier. Pass to Fall. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
Here's James. And it's good for 2.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Fall. No good. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Got a piece of it, and they get it back. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Soft touch off the glass.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Here's James. And a missed layup.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup, you want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
And they're on the run. Fires the 3. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Fournier. The shot, no good. To the middle. Blocked! In transition, here they come from deep three-point land. Here's Vizenkov. Here's Papanikolaou. Pass to Vizenkov. Clock at 6. And he buries his first look.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate. Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
46 seconds left in the opening quarter. James against Fournier. Deflected. Here's Papanikolaou. Still without a bucket. Pass to Fournier. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Vizenkov. Doesn't go that time. And James launches it from deep. Wide open, but he couldn't capitalize. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. They lead by 3. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
We all know good ball movement is what most coaches harp on, and their passing's been excellent so far.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Got a hand on it, and they get it back. Here's a Kobo, and the three off target.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
To the inside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
That one drops. He ties it up. And that one drops. So now they lead by 1. There's the drive. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, Picasso couldn't have drawn that up any better. Perfect execution off the inbounds.
Nice start for him, sinking his first shot. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Pass to Diallo from behind the arc. Goes back up. Here's Cornelie. Diallo's got room. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Diallo's got his first 2 points.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Dorsey. 5 to shoot. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Dorsey's got his first 2 points of the night.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And here's Diallo. For 3. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And down it goes. 2 points.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Here's Cornelie. There's a screen. Lets the 3 fly. That one doesn't drop. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Evans.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
First personal foul, third team foul.
Here's Peters. The rebound by Cornelie. Out to the right wing. Here's a Kobo. Off target from 3-point range. And here they come. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Diallo. Here's Dorsey. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Inside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul, fourth team foul.
First one falls for him.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. There's a minute 59 left to play in the first half of basketball. And it's rejected. And here comes the break. Here's Evans. Tries again. Clock at 6. And the shot goes. He has 6.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Here's a Kobo. And that time also a missed shot.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back, and let him try to find his range.
1:11 left in the first half. Covered by Diallo. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Matajunas. From outside the arc. Sends it home from three-point land.
It appears their offense is lacking some balance right now. Maybe too much reliance on the three ball.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. There's 42 seconds left in the second. Here's Dorsey. Yep, that one's good. Dorsey's got his second basket of the night.
You know, all the way to the bucket, no resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
To three, Diallo. Here's Matajunas, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh my, what a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Here's Evans. Lets the three fly. The shot that time not on target. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. They're up by 3. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Hold on, I just got an alert on my phone. Ooh, half off bowling after the game tonight. Who's in?
Well, they've been the more measured team, passing up good shots for great ones.
Yeah, they've been aggressive, but also disciplined. That's a sign of good.
Appreciate you joining.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. To the left wing. Poke loose. It's stolen by James. To the wing on the left for the tie. Nails it from 3. He's got 5.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
And it's Fournier penetrating. To the left side wing.
Away team foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Fournier's got 6.
And they're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Here's Calathis. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Second team foul.
Evan Fournier has proven he's someone that you can put on the floor and expect results. So whatever the team needs, especially on the offensive end, he's ready to give his all.
Out left to the wing. It's deflected. It's James on the wing. 5 points in the game. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
It's a neck-and-neck game in Chicago. Here he goes for the lead to the left wing. Up top, Brown. And Brown with the stuff. Incredible game. This lead has been exchanged 8 times.
Tremendous show of will and resilience on both sides.
To the middle. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Assertive move. You could tell the game's heating up a bit.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Shoots. They shoot again. James outside. Fires from deep. The putback. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. And this is second attempt at the line tonight.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Fournier out there as a floor spacer, someone who's going to stretch out the defense and give everybody room to operate, make their jobs a little bit easier.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Banked it in off the glass.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
2 minutes.
James outside. For 3. Hits the trifecta. James has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, that equals his 3-point total from the first half. He had 1 before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And a miss there on the triple. Kalathis has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's Papanikolaou. Pass to Vezenkov. Tipped away. Right side Brown. They get it back. Back to James. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Fall. Kalathis has gone just 1 for 4 so far. Here's Vezenkov. Throw it down on the breakaway jam. Vezenkov's gone 2 of 4 from the field. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The first free throw is good.
Papagiannis.
That one's no good. 51 seconds left in the third quarter here.
Man, the defender really went after him.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. No good on that one.
Sasha Vezenkov. 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. And here's James. He's got 10. There's 42 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Brown in the high post. For the tie. It's hauled in by Fall. Fall's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And they're pushing it up. Here's Kalathis. Here's Brown. Fournier with a rebound. To the inside. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter. And we've reached the end of the third. Up 5. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Pass to Akobo to tie it up. Cornelius controls the rebound and the putback.
And keeping the play alive with his activity. I love the effort.
Here's Evans. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Here's Diallo, and down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Evans has gone 1 for 3 on the night to take the lead. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
What good is it to get stops if you can't keep them off the boards?
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. There's a screen to the wing, right side. Pass to Dorsey. Shot clock at 5. Down low. Here's the floater. Three-pointer. Nails it from beyond the arc. Coming down the stretch. It's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
The 3, Diallo. And he can't get that one.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league. That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's a Kobo. The shot no good.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Ooh, it's stolen away. Here's the break. Here's Diallo. Rebounded by Evans.
Great defense. Can't let guys get open looks inside the arc.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Dorsey. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Here's a Kobo. Knocks it down from distance.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
And there's 1:38 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Evans. Can't hit from in close. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual. And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. The floater, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
Here's a Kobo. Diallo outside. To tie it up. And he can't get that one to go. His 6th miss in 10 tries. There's 47 seconds left to play in the fourth. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A. The clock is theirs to burn.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Here's a Kobo. The layup off target.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
Now I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
15 seconds left to play in the fourth.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
2 shots.
And he ends up making the second. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And the visitors call time here. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
Off the inbound. Doesn't go for him. Here's Dorsey. This one for 3. And so they get the victory here at home.
Everyone, time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. We've got the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Brown. James is out there at Bossingame, and it's Calathis in at the point.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Here's James. Fires the three. Hits the three-point bomb.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Bonga. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Papagiannis. Launches it from deep. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Back to Jones. Here's Davies. Latrey. Calathis grabs the board. To the wing on the left. Here's Bossingame. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Bonga hits the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's James. For the three. Brown. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Putting in the effort to get a second chance look. Nice.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Davies, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
And a wide open look for James. Carries it from three-point range. James has got 6 points.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
It really makes them a hard team to guard because they space you out so well.
Into the lane, and the dunk by James.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Jacks up a three. Does not find the target. That makes him 3 for 5. And here's the fast break. Launches the three. Traps in the tray. He has 6.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
Papagiannis can't hit. Brown outside. Bonga, the pass to Brown. 1:39 left in the first. It's good. This game is all even.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kev? I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm.
Here's Calathis. Still yet to score. And here we go. Fires the three. Brown. Good.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Brown's gone a perfect 2 of 2 from the arc. Here's Blasingame. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Jones for 3. Rebounded by Papagiannis. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2 for 1.
And, Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Brown finds James. Missed the shot. He's made 3 and missed 3 from the field. Bonga deciding where to go with it. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Passing game, no good. Brown outside. Offensive rebound, Jones, and it's blocked. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Up by 3. The second quarter coming up. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Here's Washington. Pass to Lundberg. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a 3. It's good from long range.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
You've got Diallo, and it's Maniunas in its center. Pass to Pakusevsky. From outside the arc, it's hauled in by Diallo. He's covered by Washington. That one doesn't drop. Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by Diallo. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. A rebound by Washington. Pass to Lundberg. And it's denied. Here's Corniche. Still without a basket. And unable to corral the miss, and it goes on a play. On Wednesday, and then on Friday.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
From deep Washington, it's hauled in by Diallo. Diallo's got his 4th rebound in this one. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Trains the three-pointer.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
Now here's Diallo. Launches a 3. That shot off the mark.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Shot from the wing, and it falls over the rim and in.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
I didn't think that was going to go in.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
To the wing right side. Here's a Kobo. His 3-pointer's off the mark. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. And nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity. Always a plus. And you know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to D him up.
Lundberg's gone 2 for 4 so far here tonight. Odiunas sets a screen for Diallo. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Diallo's got 5 points so far.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Washington finds Pokuševski. Shoots the 3. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
And he makes all 3.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Okobo can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. Pass to Pokuševski. Now, here's Washington. Pokuševski, the pass to Washington. Takes the 3. Kept alive. Second shot opportunity from the arc. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Hey, in today's NBA game, I think you have to stretch the floor if you're going to be competitive and give yourself the best chance to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Shot good by Diallo.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
There's 31 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Lundberg. 6 points for him.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Diallo with it. Corniche, the pass to Diallo. The 3. Second chance shot. There's the 3. That one misses.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And so we wrap up the first half. Up by 12. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
A key part of this one, their bench production. Those guys can heat it up in a hurry. Give the starters a little rest.
Let's look now, and that'll do it for halftime.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at James, what a contribution.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
They've got Jones, and it's Davies in at the 5 down low. And that's the group for Phil Jackson as we begin the second half. Brown wide open. He fires. Sinks the triple. Brown's got 9 points.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
James with a deep 3. And they'll get another chance. Fires from deep. Davies grabs the miss.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
Brown outside. Pass to Davies. Poke loose. Here's Blasingame. A 3-pointer off the mark.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Here's Brown inside. Now here's Brown. He's guarded closely. Fast break, here they come. Jones from outside. Brown kicks to Jones. Lets the three fly. Up again. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. James dishes to Brown. For the 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. He's got 12.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Brown's gone 67% from the field, 4 of 6. And now Jones running the floor all by himself. A three-pointer is right on target.
And now they're turning this game into a drag race, sprinting out for easy fast break basket.
The visitors with the ball. Searching for that first bucket here in the 3rd. Here's Papagiannis, and the layup is good. Papagiannis has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
And this offense needed that one after 4 misses to start the half.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Kevin, thanks. A move that likely helped the league's parity has been shortening max contract lengths. Commissioner Silver says we used to refer to it as dead money. A star player toward those end years sitting on the bench. We've reduced max contracts to 5 years, in some cases 6. This way, it moves to more pay for performance. Kevin?
I think, DA, that's a pretty good business decision. It's going to have nice ramifications. And he makes that one. Bonga's got 6 points.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far. Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Davies has gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. James, that's a 2-pointer. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Here's Davies. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
His shot's it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Offensive rebound. And that one is stuffed right through.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Pass to Calathis. For 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Calathis has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
And here's Brown outside. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Here's Blasingame, and off the front iron, and in it goes. Blasingame got his 3rd bucket of the night. Blasingame gone 3 for 7 tonight. Here's Brown. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Brown outside. Here's Papagiannis. The shot will not fall.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And it's Brown missing. And as we conclude the 3rd quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Delivering the blow. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession in this way. True team basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. They got James Passing game out there with Brown, and it's Papagiannis in at the center position.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Great frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions, a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bonga, no good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Here's Diallo. Some solid defense from Brown. Diallo's gone 3 of 8 shooting from the floor. Here's Bonga. Tips it. Great positioning on the putback.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
A slam dunk by Diallo.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Pass to Bonga. Brown dishes to Davis. Here's the 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's a Kobo. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Davies, the pass to Bonga. Here's the break. Here's Diallo. And the jumper off target to finish the break.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down. You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
3 points.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Fires the 3. Corniche with the rebound. And they're pushing it up. Pass to Diallo. There's the triple. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5-for-11 night. Diallo's gone 3 of 6 from outside, 50%. Kusevsky, and they come right back with their own 3-pointers.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
Lundberg's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. Got a hand on it. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Launches a 3.
Away team foul. First personal foul. Second team foul.
The visitors on defense. And it's Washington missing.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
1:10 left in the 4th quarter. Drains it from beyond the arc.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Cornish's shot is off. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum. And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Here's Kusevsky. pass to Washington. And the three off target. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Shot good by Diallo. And here is Washington. Okrzewski with the ball. Sinks the three-pointer.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mona Yunus.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Here's Pokusevski. No good on the three. And so the home crowd treated to a win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Welcome, everyone. What better way to end the weekend than the NBA on 2K Sports? I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Pass to Jones. 6 to shoot. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
The first good move in a long chess match between these coaching staffs.
Yeah, now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
Here's Bunga. Jumps up, and he caps off the break with a monster slam.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Here's Papanikolaou. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Here's Jones. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Fournier against Jones. Now here's Fournier. Tight defense on him. Off target at the rim. Here's the teardrop. Brown, that's good.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Pass to Jones. Into the lane. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Here's Bunga.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Wow, on fire. They haven't missed a shot so far.
Pass to Fournier. There's the 3. Hauled in by Brown.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. And that one is hammered home.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Yeah, incredible play on both ends of the floor. There may be too big of a gap here.
And the visitors call time here. 10 points separating these teams. Launches it from deep. The rebound by Bunga.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. When I asked about guarding the big man, Domantas Sabonis, he told me his versatility is really tremendous. I told our guys to be aware of not just his scoring ability, but to clog up any passing lanes they see, because he can really move the ball too. It's going to take a total team effort from us. Let's see how things play out.
Allie, thank you. Outside Jones. They set the pick, and play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Drives to the hoop. Brown with the steal. Here's the break. And a foul call. Looks like he had a clear path to the basket. They'll get one free throw and they'll keep possession here. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. And both free throws good for Brown.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Gets the 3 ball to go. He has 7.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
And the visitors call time here. A minute 6 left in the first quarter. Fournier for 3. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Fournier's got 6 points.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Pass to Bonga. And he drives in. And he slams it in one-handed.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
Here's Fournier, and a nice finish on the layup. Fournier's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
Brown. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
I'll tell you what, judging from that first period, you have to love what they're doing offensively.
Well, you know I'm going to give this coaching staff some credit. What a great game plan they've had. Let's see if this can continue.
Here's Papanikolaou.
I have no clue why he pulled up from there. At this point in the game, it just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, all right. That'd be an automatic benching if I was coaching. What was that?
Pass to Pokusevski. The 3. First shot won't go.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Dorsey. Here's Evans. Shot clock at 6. The 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Can't give those openings defensively. He'll just keep exploiting them.
They set the pick. Here's Washington. A quick shot there. It's off target.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Offensive rebound. Pass to Lundberg from downtown. And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. 3-pointer, no good. It's tipped. And here's Pokusevski. No points so far. Here we go. Here's Dorsey. Gets a hand on it. It's hauled in by Pokusevski. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
And Lundberg gets it to go.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Dorsey. Oh, a special move before that shot.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Dorsey's gone 2 of 4 so far tonight. From the arc. And Pokashevsky gets it to go.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
The 3 ball. And Dorsey gets it to go. Dorsey's got 7 points.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first. Now, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
To the paint. Evans, that's good. Evans has gotten his 2nd bucket.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Here's Lundberg. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Here's Evans. Misses the 3. All alone on the break. Here's Lundberg. Took it to Link and buries the 3. Lundberg's got 8 points here in the quarter.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
Out to the right wing. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Here's Evans. He's got 5. The layup off target.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Back to Washington. 4-3. Knocks down the triple. Washington's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And it goes out of bounds following the shot. "19 seconds left in the first half. Here's the 3. Lundberg's shot is off. Shot to stop the run. They grab their own miss. That shot is off. Now Pokashevsky. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Leading by 17. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Man, this offense is in rhythm right now. They're moving the ball, moving without the ball. Everything looks exactly the...
All right, fellas. That's it for us.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Takes a 3. He's off on that one. Bonga, pass to Jones. Down low. Ooh, stolen by Fournier. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Papanikolaou. Hauled in by Brown. The 3 is up. That shot off the mark. Going all the way to the rack. And the finish on the break with the slam.
Ooh, wait. Big finish. Big time. And man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
From deep. The shot by Vezinkov, no good.
Not a great start to the second half, just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
Action on the break has fueled them tonight. They're winning the transition battle.
Yeah, they did a great job of controlling the pace throughout the game and keeping the defense on their heels.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. The quick look, no good that time.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
And we haven't seen a new franchise join the NBA stand since the Charlotte Bobcats in 2003. 20 years later, though, things seem to be percolating a bit.
Well, you've seen it, Brian. There's some deep pockets out there and some great markets, all vying to get into the action. And we know that the NBA is all about growth.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, drawing charges is an art. The Warriors' Brandon Podziemski led the league last season, and he said, I'm not going to jump with anybody at the rim and block them. This is another form of rim protection. And Brian, while some have labeled them dangerous and called for charges to be taken out of the game, they remain a winning play.
Yeah, that's a good point, Allie. Thanks.
Well, you have to love the hustle to follow it up there. Time that tip perfectly.
Hits a three-pointer.
Well, coaches will take that any day. Don't pass up open threes like that.
Hauled in by Brown. Fires for three. Connects from downtown. Brown's got 7 points.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Puts up a deep three. And Evan Fournier with the three.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough for them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
1:46 left in the third. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Has to fall. Here's Vazinkov over to the left wing. He can't hit that time. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play. Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Brown's gone 3 of 5 from the field. Fournier for three. Not going to go that time. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 4 rebounds in the game. Launches a three. And no good. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Papanikolaou. Back to Fournier. Launches it. That one's off. He's 4 for 9. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. It's hauled in by Fall. A deep three. Here's Papanikolaou. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Delivering the blowout. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Washington outside. Lets it go from deep. The steal. Here they come with numbers in transition. Here's Dorsey. Off with the layup. Here's Lundberg. The three is up. Counted from distance.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Stan, as a coach and now a broadcaster, you've gotten to visit all the great cities the NBA has to offer. Can you give us a favorite?
So, Brian, you're going to try to get me in trouble here. I'm going to give you one city and offend 29 other fan bases. Not a chance. I love all the NBA cities.
Not like you not to take a stance. From behind the arc. The shot, no good. And here's the fast break. Three-pointer. It's not going to go for him.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
From deep. Unable to get that one. Beyond the arc. The shot misses.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
He got a piece of it, and that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Here's Evans. He drops it from range.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort. Well, this is certainly not the game he was hoping for offensively, but they've been able to find points as a team even without his contributions. Well, this has been a frustrating night for him, still without any points.
And the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is that, Grant?
It's so important, B.A. I mean, basketball has become a global sport. And just look at the recent MVPs. They're mostly international players. So playing games in those countries has helped the game grow all over the world.
No good from the wing.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
The three from Washington. Buries it from three.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
It's blocked. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter here. There's the triple. And it's Dorsey with the rebound. Here's Evans. No good from outside. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Here's Lundberg. Drains the triple. Lundberg's got 12 now in this quarter.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
I think we can say that shot is well within his range.
Yeah, let's hope so. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth. Pass to Evans. Here's Dorsey. Puts up a deep three. Can't hit that one. Here's Lundberg. Out to the wing. Here's Pokashevsky. Offline with a three.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from three.
Here's Dorsey. Drills it from deep.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Evans. That three's off the mark.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Into the lane. Here's Peters. Pass to Dorsey. Takes the three. Doesn't go that time.
the home crowd treated to a win. Boy, they were something special to watch.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Evan Fournier, and it's Fall in at the 5 spot. Knocked away. Here's Fournier. And no good that time. On deep, James. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
The away team, Evan Fournier.
You get a little glimpse into the mindset of Evan Fournier. This guy will do whatever it takes to win.
Here's Papanikolaou. Rebounded by Papagiannis. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Pass to Calathes. And stolen by Fournier. Here's the break. Puts up a 3. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well, Evan Fournier staying on the move and working to get that three-point opportunity. Nicely done.
The drive by James. Here's Calathes. From deep. Knocked loose. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Here's Blasingame. In the corner, it's Calathes. Pass to Blasingame. Clock at 4. A second chance effort. Fall with the rebound.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
Now here's Fournier. It's blocked, and it's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Shot clock at 2. It's hauled in by Brown.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Here's Blasingame. Good. Great play by Calathes to set it up.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Papagiannis. Shoots the 3. Fall with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Well, when you're in transition, the pass should lead the break, and that's exactly what was done in easy 2.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. We talked about tackling the quote-unquote Sabonis problem. Coach said, we want to challenge Sabonis as early and often as possible. We'd rather see him pass the ball than find his own shot, and especially inside. Well, they'll try to battle Domantas in the paint. We'll see how that works out. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. There's 1:17 left here in the first quarter. Fournier against James. 14 feet away. Here's Papanikolaou. Banked in off the glass.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Calathis. Sinks the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Calathis has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land. Here's Papanikolaou. Takes it off the glass.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
James against Fournier. James in the post. Good, nice job down low.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. The shot's good from Fournier.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Fournier's gone 2 of 4 from the field. The screen from Brown. Pass to Papagiannis. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Fournier last touched it.
Substitution on the court.
Here's a Kobo. Misses the 3. Pushing it up. With 2 seconds left, he lays it in.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace. How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Here's Peters. Yunus grabs the miss.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
With the drive, shot good by Diallo.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Now Dorsey. 5 to shoot. Pass to Peters. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Dorsey. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. And here's a look at the power rankings. Now that we've gotten into February, plenty of data to considering to go on. And you take a look at this home team, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And you know right now for the visiting team, they've been a surprise success, showing prognosticators what they're really made of all season long.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Evans. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Pass to Dorsey. Here's Peters. Evans outside. And he banks in the layup. Evans has got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Now here's Yunus. Tight defense on him. Will it go? Offensive rebound. Hornies. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. Guys, they have a really solid lead at this point.
Definitely, and they haven't faced much resistance.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, guys, last season, a full 14 teams finished with between 46 and 51 wins. With plenty of teams in the picture. Adam Silver is thrilled with the level of competition. He says, I think what fans ultimately want is to see great competition across the league. Kevin, it's certainly fun to watch.
It is, David. Bring it on, I say. The more, the better.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Dorsey, that's good.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
A Kobo. That's good.
Boy, that's very little resistance from the defense on the lay-in. You'd like to see them be a bit more physical in the post.
.46 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Evans, and the layup falls. Evans has got 6 here in this quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The shot's good.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
23 seconds left in the first half. It's Evans on the wing. And there's the drive. Shooting foul as the whistle. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
For the away team, Evans, 2 shots. The play is under video review under NBA rules. The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
So fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And free throw good from Evans. Both shots good from the stripe.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Here's a Kobo. He has 6. The three-pointer's right on target. Kobo's got 9 points in the quarter.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
And that does it for the first half of play. They lead by 12. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
37. You know what time it is.
You take a look at the visitors. They've shown they're one of the best teams in the league. Maybe not the best, but maybe like number 3 look.
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the visiting team.
Ben?
And that is...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Brown out there with Blossingame. Then it's James. And it's Papagiannis in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
They've got Fall, and it's Fournier in at the 1 spot. This is his second attempt at the line tonight. And that one falls for Fournier. We've got Blossingame. He's out there with Brown, and it's Calathis in at the shooting guard. Here's Papanikolaou. He's got 6 on Saturday, then on Tuesday.
And guys, one thing about road trips like this one, they'll be seeing this as a chance for the team to come together. It might be a bit of a silver lining for a trip that doesn't always provide a lot of success.
We've got Evan Fournier, and it's Papanikolaou in at the small forward.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second team foul.
The first free throw is good.
For the away team, 0. Taking 2 shots.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. That's the Blossingame. And he jams it with authority.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
And but look at the basket guy still shaking. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Here's Papanikolaou. He's covered by Brown. Pass to Fournier. Just 5 on the clock. Over to the wing. Here's Papanikolaou. From outside, off the mark. And they've got time, Greg, to chip away at this lead.
Yeah, still lots of time, but they have to play smart if they want to erase this deficit.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Back to Fournier. And that one ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Here's Fournier. He has 7. Count it. Fournier's got 9.
Well, this is the kind of thing that will help that shooting percentage. Fournier in the high percentage area.
No good from Blossingame. Here's Vezenkov. It's hauled in by Brown. Vezenkov's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Blossingame the pass to Calathis, and the shot goes in. Calathis has got his second basket.
That pass was about the location, puts it perfectly into the hands of his teammate.
Pass to Vezenkov. And they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
They get a hand on it. Papanikolaou kicks to Fournier. Here's Vezenkov. He's covered by Brown. And it's blocked.
2 minutes. Home team foul.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
Foul. 4th team foul.
And that one falls for Fournier. There's 1:59 left in the 3rd quarter.
Team foul.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
Team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Evan Fournier at the line for 2.
That one misses. James, that's a 2-pointer. And it's Vezenkov with the rebound. Vazenkov's got 4 rebounds in this game. Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes have gone. And this will be his second and third shots to the line here.
Shooting for the away team.
And the first one at the line is good.
Vazenkov taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both.
Boy, really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Here's Calathes. He has 5. Kicks it out to James. Good. It's Calathes who picks up the assist. Calathes has got 3 assists now in this one. James has gone 3 for 7 from the floor so far tonight. 1:12 left to play in the third. Count it.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And they're moving it up. Here's Vazenkov. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. He's shooting free throws, number 4 and 5 here. First free throw is good.
2 shots.
Good on both. And so here's the home team. 17-point game. Here's Calathes, and he converts the layup. Calathes has got 4 this quarter.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
Up top, Fournier. James covering. Out to the right wing. Good on the bucket. 9 points in the game so far.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. This one for 3. They grab their own miss, and they recover it. And stolen by Fournier. And here we go. James defending.
Get there, get there.
With the putback. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Leading by 17. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Corniche, and it's Moniunas in at the center, locking down the middle. Shot good by Diallo.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
And it's good, 2 points. Dorsey's gone 5 for 5 shooting here tonight. Shot on the way. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Pass to Moniunas. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Moniunas has got his first points in this one. Evans attacking, and Evans throws it down.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
From deep 3-point land. Here's Peters. He's guarded by Diallo. 5 on the clock. From deep, Evans. The putback. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Here's Diallo. There's the steal. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Yes, that goes in. Dorsey's got 7 points here in this quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
knocks it loose.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's a Kobo to stop the run.
This is what superb defense is all about, guys. He read that all the way.
Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Jacks up a three. They get it back. Moniunas. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Moniunas has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. From outside the arc. A putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Pass to Corniche. To the paint. Here's Diallo. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor. Diallo's gone 5 of 9 shooting from the floor. 1:25 left in the game. Lets it go from deep. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Yeah, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
Took him no time at all on that one. Dorsey's got 10 points in just the second half.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
From deep, Evans. It's deflected. To the middle. Up and in on the layup.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Diallo.
Well, another 10-cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
3 points.
12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Moniunas. Offline from the top of the key. The visiting club takes the win on the road. A resounding victory for them. And Greg and
Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Jones. Over James. Jones' shot is good.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Here's Calathis. Pass to Brown. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. I asked him how he plans to slow down Paolo Banchero, and coach told me, look, he's an all-star, so you've got to guard him with your whole team. He's big, he's strong, he can punish you down low, but he's also quick and has the ability to beat you on the perimeter. We'll have to be disciplined tonight, B.A.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And they're on the break. Pushing it up now.
Powerful.
Yes! And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Here's Calathis. The 3, James. Hauled in by Brown. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. 3-pointer off the mark. And here's the fast break. Finished off the break.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
He gets it in there.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Fires the 3. Sinks the tray.
The transition 3. It's part of the new NBA, and when he's taking them, it's a great shot.
Here's Calathis. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Well, the defender stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Jones. Clock at 6. Misses the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. The rebound by Bonga. And here they come. Fires the 3. The offensive rebound. Knocks down the triple. 5 points in the game.
Draw them in and kick it out. Great execution to open up an easy look from outside.
James against Jones. The open shot by James. They need this. The rebound by Bonga.
Just enough resistance to force them as barely. That's one he'll generally make.
And there's 1:38 left in the first. Here's Jones. Kick out to Brown. Ball stolen. James with the ball. He's picked up by Jones. And Brown with the stuff.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And here's Brown for three. Knocks it down from distance. Brown's got 6 points.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Puts up a three. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell. I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Jones from outside. That one doesn't drop. For three, James knocks down the long J.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. Little giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double digit. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
They've got Alexei Pokashevsky. And it's Lundberg in at the 2-guard. Let's go with a three. Pure from three-point range.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Here's Pokashevsky. Off target from outside. And Diallo, here we go. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Jones hits them both. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Good.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Here's Lundberg. No made baskets yet. Outside Jones. No good with a layup. In transition, here they come. Okobo gets the bucket.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Pass to Lundberg. Fires the three. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. And here comes the break. Launches a three. It's hauled in by Pokashevsky. Well, Grant, it appears that league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, BA. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around.
And they're running. For three, Diallo gets the three to fall. Diallo's got 5 points in the quarter.
He just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition three. But if he missed, Coach might have had some words for him.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
Well, here in the second quarter, he's starting to dial up his aggressiveness as far as working himself to the free throw line.
The three from Washington. Pass to Jones. And the foul is called. He missed it. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
Shooting for the away team. Jones at the line for 2. The play will be reviewed. 2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
Still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
He misses the free throw.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
And the second free throw is good. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
When it comes to winning big, basketball acumen is the difference. LeBron James said, quote, in the final 2 rounds of the playoffs, what's going to separate teams is IQ. There's moments in the game that a coach can't prepare you for, where you have to make adjustments right away. It's not experience, it's IQ.
He would know, Allie. Thanks.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
And stolen by Diallo. And here's the fast break. Here's Corneli. No good on the 3. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter.
2 minutes.
Back to Washington. Diallo against Jones. Out left to the wing. Washington outside. Here's Pokashevsky. Hits the three-pointer.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Here's Akobo. He's guarded by Washington. Akobo gets the bucket.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Now here's Washington. He's closely guarded. On the wing, Jones. 6 to shoot. Pass to Lundberg. Puts up a 3. They get the rebound. Jones' shot is good. Jones has got 10.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Jones has gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Here's Corneli. No luck on that one. They put together a solid lead.
And it doesn't seem like they're going to back off.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Lundberg's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. There's a screen. Here's Kalathis. Goes up again, and it's good on the lay-in.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pokashevsky the miss. Pokashevsky's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. And here's Brown for 3. He can't get it to go. In transition, here they come. Here's Jones. Misses from short range. And the first half now in the books. Up by 15. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
You can almost taste All-Star Weekend, the celebrations on and off the court. Shaq, you know all about that. Let me hear some memories.
And looking now at that first half, anything that could have gone wrong did go wrong for the home team. Glad you could join us.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Here's Calathis. Pass to James. Now here's Brown. It's James on the wing, defended by Jones. James has gone only 1 of 7 from the field here. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Honestly, if you're the defense, you should be ashamed not coming up with a steal on that pass.
Fires in the triple. He has 6.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Lobs it up. Jones with the block.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. From outside the arc. The shot comes out. Jones has gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Brown, a screen on Jones. Here's James. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. James has got 5 points.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
You expect some fumbles with the ball, and overall, I think they've done a good job limiting those slip-ups.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Calathis. Sinks it from distance. Calathis has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
5 on the clock. Drive by Brown. Three-pointer. Connects from downtown.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him at all times, or he will bury you.
Here's Calathis. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. The 3 ball. He drops it from range.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Pass to James. This one for 3. That shot is off.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And that one is stuffed right through.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Looking to win the run. He can't get that one to fall.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Here's Brown. Offensive board. Great positioning on the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. The drive by Brown. Here's Calathis. Fires for 3. There's the block. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. And the 3-pointer goes.
See, he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
Here's Bonga. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And there's James from the arc. No good there.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Jones from outside. Not going to go that time. Jones has gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. 1:27 left in the third. Pass to Brown. Beyond the arc. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
3 shots.
Good on the second one. Second shot opportunity. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Third personal foul.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And he makes the first. Good on both. The visitors with the ball. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Takes the three. And it's Bonga missing. 1:05 left in the third quarter. To the inside. On Monday, then on Saturday. Now here's Jones. 5 points in the game. To the left side wing. There's the triple. And it's Bonga missing. To the wing on the left. No one near him. Count that one. He's got 6.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
32 seconds left in the third. Defended by Brown. Drops in the three.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the three.
Here's Bonga. Defended by Brown. Pass to Bonga. Here's the three. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Calathis. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Up by 15. And coming up as soon as we... And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break. Point blank, he wants better shot selection. He told them, we're settling, guys. Come on. We're not being patient out there. We're not working the ball around. That has to change right now.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. We've got Washington, and it's Jones in at the 5 down low. Pokashevsky the miss.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Here's a Kobo, and that one off the back of the rim and in.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
On the wing, Jones. And the layup is good off the glass.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Pass to Pokashevsky. Here's Lundberg. Hits the trifecta.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Pokashevsky, the pass to Jones. The rebound by Corneli. Here's Diallo. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
Stripped it away. Here's Lundberg. Pass to Pokashevsky. From deep three-point range, they get it back. Goes back up. From deep three-point land. It's hauled in by Okobo.
And they're winning, but it hasn't been because of him. He can't throw it in the ocean so far.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
And so the ball out of bounds. Jones touched it last. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Diallo gets the bucket.
Where was the perimeter D on that one? You have to guard against all possibilities.
Here's Okobo from behind the arc. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
The shot, no good. Jones with some nice D. Here's the break. The three is up. Buries it from three.
Opportunistic basketball. Gets a great look at the three in transition.
For three, Diallo. Jones grabs the board. Pass to Pokashevsky. 4-3. Tries again. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Here's Okobo. The three. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Jones. Pass to Lundberg. Oh, got a piece of it. Tries yet again. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
And Pokashevsky gets it to go.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Now here's Washington. Not a lot of room. The three. And no good. Over to the wing. Now here's Pokashevsky, covered by Diallo. And Pokashevsky gets it to go.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And they'll get another chance.
Yet another possession they've managed to hold on to. They are really in control on offense.
Okobo, no good. Jones, the pass to Washington. Fires away from way outside. It's off. The visiting club takes the win on the road.